Everybody, it's time for this week's episode of Ask Rad. So very excited to be here with you guys today. I'm in a place of great joy because I am currently working on my next deck. So you'll notice a different surrounding, and Instagram is not participating for some reason, so we'll try again. Different surroundings. It's going to be different surroundings for a little while, just because my office is a mess. And creating a card deck, at least for me, is a very, very, very messy project. And my husband has absolutely said no to the dining room table. Because that's where I did animal tarot cards, was on the dining room table and on this credenza behind us. And so he's like, no, you cannot do that again. So I am working on my next deck. I'm super excited about it. I am going to take it to the next level and absolutely super excited to, I just am determined to outdo myself. I'm going to outdo myself. So that's very exciting. So, so this week for our messages, we're going to do Angel Answer Oracle cards. Angel Answer Oracle cards. So that'll be fun. Yay. All right. Now, for some reason, I can't get Instagram to go live. I'm just going to keep trying. And if it doesn't work, then I guess you Facebookers get all the more. So, all right, so let's get going. Let's shuffle the cards. And this is for July 23rd through the 30th. People, this is taking us to the end of July. Oh my God. I just can't believe where this year is going. I just can't believe it. So here we go. July 23rd through the 30th. So for some reason, Instagram just won't load. I'm going to try one more time. Actually, let me just close it out and reload it. See if that helps it. And hey, Greg, how you doing? All right. Well, we're just going to move on. I don't know why Instagram isn't working today. So we're just going to move on. All right. So again, if you're just joining us, we're using Angel Answer Oracle cards for the week of July 23rd through the 30th. All right. Here we go. 2 and 1. All right. Okay. Funny. Okay. All right. We're giving up on Instagram. Facebookers, you have me to yourselves this week. So the first card is for Monday, Tuesday, and it's Ask Your Angels. Ask Your Angels. Now, this has definitely been a theme. This card just keeps coming up and keeps coming up. And one of the things, the reason that I laughed when I saw this card immediately was just this morning, I was thinking to myself, I was doing my morning prayers, and I realized that without necessarily thinking about it, one of the things that I ask for in my morning prayers and meditations is to live a joyful life. And I do live a joyful life, and see how powerful that is. And I don't think that a lot of people think to ask their angels for a joyful life. And so how are you going to have a joyful, magical life if you're not asking for one specifically? So that's my little tip for you guys. Hey, Bridget, ask for a magical, joyful life. Now, for Wednesday, Thursday, get more information. Now, my intuitive hit on this one is asking your angels for more information too. As you guys know, I have a strong, strong conviction that the universe is powerful and magical and amazing. And for my certified angel tarot readers and my certified angel card readers, I always tell them that you should expect a reading to be for you as well as for your client, because birds of a feather flock together. The universe is always going to bring people to you for you to do readings for who are an energetic match. And so one of the things that I'm doing in creating this new card deck that I am working on is asking Archangels Uriel and Raziel to help me to make the most magical deck possible, and to provide me with epiphanies and magical ideas, but also deep magical ideas. I am cramming as much symbolism into this new deck as I possibly can. And now the last card, and this is going to make Sherry laugh. For those of you who don't know, Sherry is, her title is Manager of Miracles for my company. And so this is going to make her laugh. So the card is Be Assertive. And the reason that this will make her laugh is that before I started this deck, I consider all of my card decks that I have over here, and there's 6 of them so far, to be my children. And so I asked each one I pulled a card from each specific deck to say, what is your advice in creating your new sibling, the new deck? And 2 of the 6 cards said, be assertive on it. Be assertive. So this weekend, be assertive, but also take off your masks, okay? See, one of the things that about being assertive is being the true, genuine you. And this is a conversation that, that I've been having with Sherry a lot about authenticity and really taking any masks off, taking any kind of old energy out of my energy and just being purely me. And I have to tell you, I am having so much fun right now. I am just the happiest person on the planet getting to create this new card deck. So if you're just joining us, these are the angel messages for July 23rd, Monday, Tuesday. Ask your angels for assistance and ask your angels for a joyful, magical life. Wednesday, Thursday, ask your angels for any information that you need in order to have that joyful, magical life. And then for the weekend, take the mask off. It's time to be the authentic, genuine, pure, absolute you. All right, because that's who we need. If you have read my book, How to Be Your Own Genie, I call that Show Us Your Diamond. We need your diamond sparkling, shining out where we can see it in all ways, in all things, and in all directions of time, so that you can bring to this world and this incarnation exactly everything that you need to bring to it. All right, so before we start our readings, I wanted to tell you guys that I teach courses. As you know, I've taught the Certified Angel Card Reader course, and I've taught this, and I have this class called the Certified Angel Tarot Reader course. And the CATR is one of the things that I am most proud of in my life, of the things that I have created. They are amazing students. I'm so proud of them. And we have this incredible private group community where everybody just laughs and supports one another and prays for one another and does readings for one another and is silly with one another. We have 600 people in there so far, and I have never had to boot a single person, not one person have I ever had to boot. Hay House can't even believe it. And the reason that I bring this up to you is that my Certified Angel Tarot Reader course, right now, Hay House is offering it at an extraordinary deal. It's $200 off. It's normally $499. It's $299 right now. And there's even a payment plan if you want one. That's 3 payments of $110 over time. You get with that $400 worth of free stuff, including 2 live webinars and Q&A sessions with me, 2 community-centered audio teachings that you can download, 2 decks, Guardian Angel Tarot cards and Archangel Power Tarot cards. You get an Archangel prescription video from me. You get access to that private Facebook group. And let me tell you, it is a blessing, blessing, blessing. So if you are interested in it, you got to hurry because the deal ends midnight, July 25th. Midnight, July 25th in the United States. That's the time in the United States. So if you guys want to do that, go do it. If you don't, no big deal. But if you do, join our CATR tribe because it's an amazing place. Hey, Susan. So also tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, I will be on Hay House's page live again. So check that out too. All right, let's do readings, shall we? All right, let's do readings. Lisa, oh, now Lisa, Lisa Chesney, let's fix this right now. This is a false myth. Lisa is saying not everyone has the gift to read cards. Untrue, untrue. Every single person is a child of the divine. Every single person has that intuitive gifts that come from God, the divine source, universe. I don't care. You pick your words. Everybody has it. I'm not saying that everybody is a concert pianist, but everybody has the ability to learn the piano. So you can do it, Lisa. If you want to, if this is something in your heart that you truly want to do, you can do it. And you don't have to sign up for CATR to do that either. I mean, it would help, but you don't have to. You just have to practice, you have to pray, and you have to have the desire. All right? All right, let's see. Let's see. Mary Torres is asking, can you post what time I'll be live tomorrow? Sherry, can you do that? Thank you, darling. All right, so Erica is saying, can you tell me the names of my angels? Actually, I already have them written down, Erica. They're right here. Almost every single time that I go live on Facebook to do readings, the angels will just sort of start to sneak in and say, hey, we've got some angel names for you. And I always know that the first person who asks me that, who posts, I see that I know that these are their angels' names. And so your angels' names are Robin and Laurel. And these are both female energies, both feminine feeling energies, Robin and Laurel. So that was an easy reading. All right, so let's see. Okay. So Karen, can you tell me the names of my guides? Okay, so is this our theme today, people? It can be our theme. I like this theme. I like this theme. This is a perfectly fine theme. So the names that I'm getting for you are Nathan and Andrew. So these are obviously male energies. Oh, wait, one more. So this is an unusual name. One more. So Dominica. And that's a feminine energy, Dominica. So very unusual name. So Nathan, Andrew, and Dominica. There you go. All right, so let's see what's next. You're welcome, Erica. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this one from Desiree. Maybe a message from my mom. So what I'm going to do is I always have these cards around. Regular viewers, I'm sorry for the glare. The light in the dining room is a little different. This is Talking to Heaven by James Van Praagh. There. Talking to Heaven from James Van Praagh. Love, 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 love this deck. If you have passed over loved ones, or you just want to talk to angels and guides, this is a super great deck. It does such a beautiful job. So Desiree, let's see what we have for you. And there we go. Okay. Okay. So the first card is, now I have no pain. Now I have no pain. So hopefully you knew that, Desiree. Hopefully you knew that, but maybe you needed to know that. And this can be physical pain, it can be emotional pain, but that pain is gone. And I'm getting sort of a hit for you, Desiree, that this is about concern over emotional pain. She no longer has any emotional pain, so you don't have to worry about that. But she is hanging out with you, for sure, for sure. She's hanging out with you, because the next card is, I will always point you in the right direction. I will always point you in the right direction. And in fact, Desiree, I am standing right next to you. I'm standing right next to you. Doesn't that just give you angel bumps? See why I love these cards? It's like, I keep, every week I use these cards, and I think I need to send a note to James and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for these cards, because it's like, I just make sure he knows how many people's lives they are touching. I need to do that. I've just got to do that. It's just my to-do list right now is a disaster. And so I keep forgetting to do it. Okay, let's see. Hi, Nate, Raven, Rochelle. Okay, so in order to give you your angels' names, I need to know who I'm doing it for. So Nate, Raven, Rochelle, I don't know what to do with those names. So I will try to pay attention. Why don't you tell me who I'm doing this for? Okay, and I'll try to notice. Sherry, if you could try to notice too, and then if you see it and I don't, you can just text me on my phone. I have it right here. Okay, so let's see. So let's go to Alda. Brad, may I please have a card? Oh, well, actually, the angels chose someone else. So Alda, I will do you too. Let me write down your name. Alda, okay. Since I said that, Kathleen, the angels interceded and said, you're next. Oh, wait. There was Nate, Raven, Rochelle. Where is it? I'm a female Raven. Yay. Okay, well, we've just got our little list now. Okay. All right. Raven is a very, very, very special name to me. One of the most beloved of my pooches' name was Raven. She actually chose my husband for me. She was very pushy about who I dated. And there were people that she ran out the house. But when Lee came over for our first date to pick me up, they wound up chasing each other around the dining room table. And she was totally like, this one. So Raven's a very special name to me. So thank you for bringing her up. All right. Kathleen. Hi, honey. I didn't forget you. Okay. May you have a card? Yes, you may have a card. And in fact, I am going to pull a card for you from Archangel Power Tarot cards. Archangel Power Tarot cards. So let's do that. Here we go. Okay, so Kathleen. Okay, so for you, we have 10 of Michael. Now, this is one of, I have to tell you, I'm very fond of this particular deck that I created, because I just had wonderful gifts of inspiration from the angels and the archangels, Uriel, about how to represent things in a way that was not scary. And this is a card that I make fun of all the time on stage and when I teach courses. This is the proverbial card with a guy laying face down, a pool of blood, 10 swords in his back, just so we can say that a situation is over. It's just so silly and melodramatic too. I mean, 10 swords wouldn't one work? I mean, it's just so silly. Anyway, and so here, what do we have here? So isn't this a whole lot better way to present this? I'm gonna hide your comment, Kathleen. Isn't this a whole lot better way to represent this? It's a ballerina on stage. She's taking a final bow. We've got swans on the curtains, i.e. swan song, right? So this card shows up when troubled times are coming to an end. The difficult situations that we find ourselves are literally almost over. Like any minute, the trouble will end. You get to take your swan song, your final bow for the situation that is really causing you grief and trouble. So, good card. All right, good card. All right, so let's see. So, Raven. So, I'm getting Rosanna and Amelia. And you also have a third, which is Matthew. So, Rosanna, Amelia, and Matthew. Those are guardian angel names for Raven. So Alda, well, let's see. You know, for Alda, I'm going to go back to Angel Answer Oracle cards, okay? I'm going to go back to Angel Answer Oracle cards. Okay. Okay, here we go. So listen to your intuition. So this is a card that came up. I think this card came up a lot last week, maybe, or the week before, or something like that. But this is a card that really does say, listen to your intuition. It's very important that you do that. How many times have you thought, oh, I should take an umbrella? And then you go, oh, you look at the weather forecast. It says it's going to be gorgeous and sunny and beautiful, and you don't need an umbrella. And the next thing you know, you're soaking wet, right? Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. I am really into this card right now. I am just absolutely every single thing that I feel like my intuition is saying, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. I'm just doing it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? That it didn't matter? But it does. It does matter. Pay attention to your intuition, Alda, darling. All right, so here's another one that's oh, it didn't do. Let's see if I can find it again or if it's just gone. Oh, there it is. It did do. All right. Hi. So Daniela, let's see. My first time in loving your messages, would love a message from my angels. Okay. You know what? Let's just stay with Angel Answer Oracle cards for Daniela. And welcome, Daniela. I'm glad. Welcome to Askrad. Welcome to Askrad. All right, here we go. 2 and 1. Okay. So here is a card for you. Ask your angels. Okay, so Daniela, I don't know if you were here for the beginning. I always start with the angel messages for the week. For those of you who missed the angel messages for the week, including possibly Daniela, when our time is up, this video will be posted on Facebook and it will be posted on YouTube. Sadly, Instagram wasn't working today. I don't know why, but it'll be on YouTube and Facebook. And you can go back to the beginning and figure out what the messages for the week are. All right. So, but ask your angels. So here's the thing, Daniela, if you're new to all of this, the angels are always constantly wanting to help. Oh, so Marianne is saying it is also my first time. So I'm always telling people that the universe is big, it's amazing, it's magical. It is possible to get a message for more than one person at the same time. So I want you to consider this a message for you as well. Okay. And so ask your angels for assistance, because they can't help you unless you ask for their assistance. There's this sort of like non-intervention kind of thing. Now, for emergencies, they can help. I recently was in a car accident, and I am completely convinced that the angels were there for me, because it was a pretty bad accident and I just walked away and I was fine. That's called angels, right? But for the most part, angels are not going to help us unless we ask for their assistance. So Daniela, whatever is on your mind right now, whatever is kind of going on for you, whatever is going on for any of you right now, give it a go. Ask your angels for help. Just write the word ask on a Post-it note. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Put it on the dashboard of your car, right? Just do that, okay? And every single day, ask your angels for assistance. Okay, so let's go to Christine. My sister Cindy passed away last year. Any messages from her? Well, of course there are. We just have to go to James's wonderful deck. So let's see what your sister Cindy has to say for Christine. And one. All right. Okay, so she says you are soulmates. So the first thing that I want to just make sure that people understand is that there's not just one soulmate per person, and soulmates don't have to be romantic. They can be sisters. So she's telling you that you guys are soulmates. She is saying that if she had known then what she knows now, she would have lived differently. So some of the things that about the way she lived, she would have lived differently. Greg is saying, ask and it is given. Greg is right. Greg is always right. So if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived a little differently. You know, that doesn't mean regret. All right. I'm really anti-regret. You know, that doesn't mean regret. That just means that in every incarnation, every time we walk this plane, we learn something about how we want to walk this plane the next time. And the last card is, I have no earthly worries. I have no more earthly worries. So, you know, it's like she's over there and she sees things clearly now. That's why she says I would have lived a little differently, but she sees things more clearly now. And so there you go. There's your messages from Cindy. Okay, let's see. Oh, gosh. Would my angel manifest in a human form to meet me? Wow. God, what I wouldn't pay. What I wouldn't pay. They generally don't do that. Angels do show up in a sort of human form sometimes to help us in emergencies. It's that story you hear so often about where an angel or where a person is suddenly there to help you in an emergency, and you turn around and then they're gone, and there's no way they could have disappeared from sight that fast. There is just almost nothing I wouldn't give to have Joshua show up in human form. The closest I have experienced, and I would suggest Rosalind and others that want that kind of very personal experience, is to ask for them to show up for you in a dream, and show up for you in a very lucid way in the dream. That is how I met Joshua the first time he showed up in I Know Mary, right? What a question. And so Joshua showed up for me in a dream. It was as real as anything I could ever have imagined or experienced. And Kathleen is saying, really believe that, Rad, it happened to me. So you can ask for that, but also ask for the dream. Okay, what a great, you win the award for best question on this week's Ask Rad. All right, let's see. Message for me, please, Rad, in regards to my future. Okay, so let's go to Angel Tarot cards for Elaine. Okay, Elaine. Okay. So here's what I did for Elaine is, since I do these kinds of readings sometimes where I look at each quarter of a year, and since we have 2 quarters of a year left, I pulled 2 cards for Elaine. And the first card is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is a card that talks about going within. It's a very inflection card. It's not a card of action. It's not a card of action. It's a card of meditation. It's a card of just the universe basically giving you permission to just chill. You know, chill, but don't chill from a standpoint of I'm going to lay on the beach and think about nothing. Lay on the beach by all means, but go within. Think about what it is you want from your life. Think about what it is that you don't have in your life that you would like to have in your life. And the next card is 8 of Fire. So let's call this August, September, okay, since July is over. October, November, December, nope, they're correcting me. So this is August, September, October, okay? August, September, October. So November, December, January, the card is 8 of Fire. This is my life, okay? Every time anyone asks me, what is my life like, I am living 8 of Fire. I have so many things. I'm creating a new video course. I'm creating a new card deck. I have a new card deck after that. I have another video course to create after the one I'm creating now. And we're blowing up my website and starting over. Blah. So 8 of Fire, too much going on, but good stuff. And so what comes out of that time of introspection is clarity. Clarity comes, and from that clarity, things really start to happen. So there you go. All right, so let's see. Hi, everybody. A couple of announcements. First of all, I just want to let you know that we started at this week's Ask Rad, as always, with the Angel Messages of the Week. If you missed it, no big deal. When we're done here, it will be posted to my Facebook page. You can go back to the beginning, and you can find out what this week it looks like. It looks really great. So you'll want to look at that. Also, it'll be posted on YouTube, but it takes me a little bit to download it off of Facebook and then upload it onto YouTube, but it will be there. Also, for those of you who didn't hear me say, my Certified Angel Tarot Reader course. Now, this is totally different from the CACR. This is the Certified Angel Tarot Reader course. This is like the advanced version, although you don't have to have taken CACR to take CATR, because I get you caught up in the beginning, so you won't be like a lost ball in high weeds. So, but anyway, Hay House has put it on sale. So it's regularly $4.99. It's now $2.99 if you pay up front, or you can do 3 payments of $110 each. This sale only goes until midnight of July 25th U.S. time. Okay. You get $400 worth of free stuff if you sign up, including webinars with me, audio teachings, tarot decks, how to do archangel prescriptions, and you, best of all, you get to be a part of the private Facebook group. Now, the private Facebook group is something that I am super proud of. It is 600 and growing fast people who are loving, caring. They tease each other. They play with each other. They pray for each other. They support one another. They do readings with one another. And I am there. They'll tell you I'm there every single day, playing with them, joking, laughing, praying, teaching, answering questions. So you get that too. And it's a private group. So what happens in the CATR private group stays in this private CATR group. So if you're interested, grab it now, because I don't know when they'll ever do this again, if they'll ever do it again. So there we go. All right, back to readings. Let's see. So Michelle is asking, how many guardian angels do I have? Everybody has at least 2. That is my experience, that there's at least 2. There's like what I call the primary guardian angel, though 2 of my other guardian angels just thumped me on the head for that, because it's just that it just seems like there's always one that's louder, more prominent, more easier to accept signs from in whatever form or fashion that happens. And so anyway, for you, you have a guardian angel whose name is Mila. And I feel like that's spelled M-I-L-L-A, Mila. And then another guardian angel named Xavier. So Mila is a feminine energy, Xavier is a male energy. So 2, that's what I'm getting for you. All right, so let's hide that. Okay. Oh, I want to do this one, Elizabeth. Okay, so, oh, well, I guess I'm doing Floria. No, well, hi, Floria. This happens sometimes. Then the messages go by very, very, very quickly. And because of that, this can happen. So Floria, I'm going to pull a card for you. All right. And I'm going to pull it from Fairy Tarot cards. Okay. Fairy Tarot cards. And then we'll try to do the Elizabeth question, because I do know what her question was. Okay. And there we go. Let's see. So the card for Floria is 2 of Winter. This is a card that asks us to make a choice. Something in Floria's life where she is wavering. She knows she needs to make a choice. She knows she needs to take some action. She knows she needs to do something, but she is hesitating. In most occurrences where I pull this card, what I notice is that usually it is someone who is torn between doing what they want to do and what they think other people want them to do. And so I would urge you to do what you want to do. Okay, so Elizabeth was asking for her guardian angels' names and her son's guardian angels' names. And I wanted to do that one because I love that, because you can work with other people's guardian angels. For example, let's say that you are working with your guardian angels, but you're having challenges with your husband, okay? And so you can ask your guardian angels to talk to his guardian angels and to help solve some of the challenges that you are experiencing between the two of each other. And you don't have to have their names in order to be able to do that. But let's do this for Elizabeth, right? She's got a son. She wants his guardian angels' names. This allows her to speak directly to his guardian angels to help her in her parenting, to help her to protect her son. And the first name I'm getting is Raji. It's R-A-J-I, Raji, and that is for your son. That's the first one for your son. So your son is a very magical kid, okay? Because that's sort of a magical name, right? It's sort of a very magical name. Really? Okay, well, I don't question. I just do what they tell me. Your kid is a very magical kid, because the other name I'm getting is Nephratiri. So Raji and Nephtratiri, Nephratiri and Raji. And Elizabeth, you can watch this video again once it's posted if you need to grab those and write them down. Raji and Nephratiri. So, wow, what names, huh? Those are really, really wild names. Okay. And then your personal guardian angels' names, I'm getting Logan and Maria. So much more standard names, Logan and Maria. Logan and Maria, and then your son, Raja and Nephratiri. Raja and Nephratiri. Okay, folks. So we are out of time. Let me think. Next week, am I here next week? Yes, I'm here next week. So there will be an Ask Grad next week. The next week, I am recording with Hay House for a new video course. It's so exciting. You're going to love it. I can't tell you, though. But it's exciting. But next week I'll be here for Ask Grad. And so again, if you missed the angel messages of the week, they were from Angel Answer Oracle cards. This video is about to post to Facebook where you can just watch them. They're at the very beginning. They're like the first 6, 7, 8 minutes. I hope you guys have a magical week. Take advantage of all of the beautiful things that the cards said. And I love you guys, okay? So always remember, life is magic.